Hi, everybody. For professionals, I'm your host, Heather Holloway, and I'm starting this podcast off right, y'all. Today, I'm teaching you the 5-step social media marketing plan that always works. Listen, if you're just starting out with social media marketing, like you created your profiles, but you don't know where to go after that, or you might be doing some social media out there, but you're frustrated because you just haven't seen the results you want, or maybe you're totally crushing it and you're just looking for some tips, this episode is for you. With my 5-step social media marketing plan in place, you'll finally know how to create the right content that attracts your perfect client, offer your message to the right audience on the right platform at the right time, promote on every social media network easily, and engage with your perfect patient, client, or customer with winning campaigns that make you money. But first, can we all agree that social media should come with a handbook? That in this handbook, there should be chapters that include keeping up with rapidly changing trends and technologies, making sure you're targeting the right audience, crafting engaging content in a limited amount of time, keeping track of multiple platforms at once, being able to adapt quickly to changing algorithms, finding ways to stand out from your competition, staying up to date on compliance regulations, designing visually appealing posts that capture attention. That is the handbook right there. So let's just take a moment to give yourself some grace if you dislike or ignore social media for these reasons. I understand. I get it. And listen, I want you to know you're not alone, and the frustration that you feel is not your fault. I totally get how you're feeling. No one ever showed you the right way to do social. No one ever showed me the right way to do social. And listen, I'm a social media expert now, but it did take me 4 years of taking action and learning. And this is how I developed the 5-step plan. So without further ado, allow me to introduce you to SCOPE, SCOPE, the 5-step social media marketing plan that always works. SCOPE stands for strategize, customize, optimize, publicize, and energize. That's it, y'all. That is it. That is the plan. 5-step SCOPE, strategize, customize, optimize, publicize, energize. And then you can wave goodbye to the guesswork and say hello to the magic of effective marketing. So let's jump in. All right. So SCOPE step 1, strategize. The biggest mistake most professionals make is not having a strategy. You guys are out there creating content all willy-nilly. Instead, you want to focus that creative energy on targeting your ideal prospect, not everybody. When I first started in business, I would accept any client. And, that was okay. And it was out of survival. And it did work for a little while. But by the time I hit my 2nd year in business, it really did become a burden trying to accept anyone and everyone. So I had to do something about it. And so I got crystal clear on the who I wanted to work with. Because when you find the who, aka your perfect prospect, it's so much easier to deliver content that sells your services. Leveraging everything you know about your prospect, you then become the authority everyone wants to work with. You become magnetic. All right, the 2nd step in SCOPE is customize. So once I pinpointed my ideal client, I went all in on creating content to meet their needs, desires, hopes, and wants. And this strategy has really paid off. My stats prove that my original inspirational content performs best. As a result, I've seen huge gains in online reputation, loyalty, referrals, partnerships, speaking opportunities, and increased income. And it's all thanks to the authentic stories I share that are so good at capturing attention. And let me tell you, y'all, it feels so good when a post lands. But look, I didn't get these results until I committed to sharing 100% original content. In the beginning, I would create such cookie cutter content, and it was because I didn't know any better. I was just copying what I saw other marketers doing. But get this, the very first email I wrote from my unique perspective generated an immediate response to work with me from 2 perfect fit clients, and I grossed over $15,000 in sales. Look, I'm not Gary Vee or Seth Godin. I'm Heather Holloway, and you don't want your message to look or sound like anyone else's either. You are uniquely you. So give us that. All right. So now we know the first 2 steps in SCOPE. We have strategize, we have customize. The next step, step 3, is optimize. So now we know who we want to target and what messages to deliver, next we need to optimize our content to reach as many people as possible. Here's the deal. The algorithms are looking for certain things in your content to connect with your target market so that your posts are shown more often. Did you know certain people respond to specific posts differently? Like certain people will only click on a video post. Some people will only click on a text post. So you have to optimize your content for their behavior, or you risk missing out on a huge part of your audience. Awareness is the top reason professionals use social media. It's easy to understand why. The average person spends over 2 hours a day on social. So you can see how being on those platforms is one of the best places to grab your prospects' attention. Optimizing your content for every way someone could want to interact with you will increase your followers, mentions, shares, retweets, video views, clicks, time spent on your site, reach, influence, and of course, income. And you might as well get every social media network to promote your message for you. All right, scope step number 4, publicize. All right, y'all, we have our strategy. We have our custom content. We have optimized that content. Now we need to go out and publish it and broadcast it to the world. So this is step number 4. Publicize. Social media platforms are notorious for prioritizing posts with higher engagement on their feeds. More engagement means more time spent on the platform. More time spent on the platform means more revenue for that platform. You see why they want you to make really great content. Make the platforms happy by publishing engaging content, and they'll do the work of reaching your audience for you. So, which networks should you be on? Well, people go to different networks for all different types of reasons. A closer look reveals, though, that 84% of TikTok users are also active on Facebook, and 88% of Twitter users can be found on Instagram. So before you create content for every single network out there, consider the following. TikTok is the #1 network for posting funny or entertaining content. Instagram is the #1 network for following or researching brands and products and posting photos and videos. Facebook is the #1 network for keeping updated with news and current events and messaging family and friends. And don't forget about YouTube. YouTube is not simply a platform, it's a search engine, and video continues to be a big driver of traffic. All right, we're bringing it home. We are on scope step number 5. All right, we got our strategy. We know who we're talking to. We created and customized our content. We optimized our content so that it's going to reach everybody. We publicize the content on the right platform. And it's really engaging content. So the platforms are going to go to work for us. Finally, we need to energize our system. We're going to add energy to this thing. So you have strategize, customize, optimize, publicize, energize. Step number 5. This is the last step in scope. And literally, it's the easiest one for you to perform. And yet, large brands to small brands are getting this last critical step wrong. So we have our strategy, we've optimized our content, we've published our content, and now it's time to bring it all home and energize your marketing by engaging with your audience. Reach out to your social media followers, y'all. Reach out as if you were entertaining them at a dinner party. Invite them in. Create a positive atmosphere that sparks meaningful conversations between you and all of your guests. Keep the conversation flowing, show your human side, and keep your response times speedy. Make everyone feel welcome and watch your sales multiply. Well, there you have it, friends. There you have it. Scope. Strategize, customize, optimize, publicize, and energize. It is the 5-step social media marketing plan that always works. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or an experienced user, I outlined how to use social media to attract and engage your perfect client, customer, or patient. Now you can offer your message on the right platform and promote your services quickly and easily. Remember, you can turn curious leads into loyal clients with dedication and consistency. So what are you waiting on? Take action and find success in social media marketing today with Scope. Hey, thanks so much for joining me today. Happy posting. I'm Heather Holloway, and you've been listening to Social Media Success for Professionals. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me and my team. Hey, remember, check the show notes for resources and links to other episodes, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and follow button to be notified when new episodes are released.